another edition of Southern Country. Hi, I'm Herb Southern, and welcome to the show, my friends. Today I'm in Somerset, New Jersey at the Great American Guitar Show. Standing next to me is Gary Burnett. He is producer of the Great American Guitar Show. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Good to have you in Southern Country.
Good to have you here.
Talk to me about the Great American Guitar Show and what everybody can expect to see when they get here.
The Great American Guitar Show is a place where collectors, dealers, the public can all come together under one roof to buy, sell, and trade musical instruments of all types. If it's not here, you can't buy it. And in the guitar market, you're going to find electric, you find acoustics, you will find new ones, you will find old ones. We have manufacturers here who make new stuff like the Martin Guitar Company, they're here. And there will be bass companies, just all kinds of stuff and new. And then of course there's the vintage stuff that will be here as well. And a lot of the stuff can range from $5 to $200,000 or $300,000.
Well, we're looking forward to walking around and see what's going on here.
Enjoy yourself and show the public what's going on.
Thank you very much, Gary. Pleasure to be here in Guitar Show. Well, my friends, I walk around the Great American Guitar Show. I happen to bump into Dale Unger from American Archtop Guitars. Dale, welcome to Southern Country.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you on the show. What's American Archtop Guitars, and what do you do?
I'm the sole owner of American Archtop Guitars. I build custom guitars from Stroudsburg, PA. I've been building guitars since the mid-'70s. And now I do custom, about 20 customs a year, and some of the guitars back here I have about a 2-year back order. Now it's down to between a year and 2-year back order for the guitars I build.
What's different between your guitar and the rest of the guitars that are made in the world?
Well, Archtop guitars are built like a violin or cello. They have a carved top, like the Martin guitars, a flat top and flat back. Archtop, a lot of jazz guys use the Archtop guitar. It's the guitar that was actually designed and built in America. From Orville Gibson and Lloyd Lear in 1899, 1900, designed the first Archtop, and it has evolved from then to today.
How long does it take to build one guitar?
One guitar of this nature, probably about a month with finish.
What kind of wood do you use in it?
On the top is German spruce from the Alps. Also the back and sides are flame maple, also from Europe, that I use on mine, and ebony are the majority of the woods used on it.
These are all acoustics?
Acoustics, but they also have pickups on them, so they can be played both. You know, some of them have a floating pickup, they're called, so it doesn't dampen the acoustic tone of the instrument.
Thanks, Dale.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on Southern Country. Well, I happen to have Pat and Laura from Main Street Vintage Guitars with me here in Southern Country today at the Guitar Show. Welcome to Southern Country.
Thank you.
Hi, Herb. Nice to meet you.
What's Main Street Vintage Guitars and what's it all about, Pat?
It's a company I started with a friend of mine about, over the summer. We're based out of Ellicott City, Maryland, primarily on the internet now, but we're going to have a shop hopefully opening up soon.
Internet site?
Yep.
What's your web address?
MainStreetVintageCo.com.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, Laura, what do you do with Main Street?
Well, this is my husband and his best friend's company. I moved over here at the beginning of the year. He was working with another dealer for many years and was thinking of setting up his own shop. So I had to move here rather than him move there. I teach now at Howard Community College, so it's worked out for me too. But the vintage guitar market is really a big thing in America right now. Not so huge in Europe, it's growing, and I think his opportunity was here.
Now, all these are used guitars?
Primarily I deal with used guitars. Yeah, I'm not a dealer for any new brands, and my passion really is old guitars. So
You play?
I do, yeah.
Laura?
He plays very well. He bought me a beautiful guitar that I'm scared to touch.
She's learning to play, yeah.
That's okay. Do you have it in a band?
No, not at the moment. This is kind of a full-time plus gig.
When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was about 9, I think. And I wanted to have my own music store since probably about the age of 11.
Now, these are all these are acoustics and electrics?
Acoustics, electrics, archtops, all the way up from the 20s to the, 10 years ago.
What's the oldest guitar you ever sold?
Oldest guitar we ever sold? Yeah, probably a 20s Martin, like 1927 Martin.
That's the most vintage one you ever sold too?
Yep.
Yeah. And he does really well because he works very hard and travels around sort of America looking for these guitars. So it's his passion. It has to be your passion if you're going to be successful.
Do you repair them too?
I do minor repairs. To be honest, as a dealer, I try to buy stuff that doesn't need to be repaired.
How do you know if they don't need repair? Do you buy something used?
check it out.
Sometimes it's pretty obvious as well, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it can be obvious. Sometimes you find out about it later, but you try to avoid that.
If the string is broke, you'll fix it?
Yeah, I can fix a string. That's not a problem.
Thanks for being on the show,
Sure,
everybody.
thanks a lot.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks.
Really nice
Laura,
to meet you.
having you on the show. What's a guitar show without a Martin guitar? And I happen to have Cindy here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And we have Michael here. Welcome to Southern Country.
Thank you.
They are from Martin Guitar. Michael, talk to me about Martin guitars, what they're made of, and where they go, and who plays them.
Well, there's not a country music star out there today who doesn't play or own a Martin guitar.
You ain't lying there, pal.
They're made mostly of exotic tone woods, East Indian rosewood, Sitka spruce, mahoganies, ebonies, which we get from, a bunch of different countries all over the world.
How many models are there?
Right now there's over 100 different models.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember seeing this 1833, the year they started building Martin guitars.
That is the year C.F. Martin I came to the United States, yes.
Okay.
And 2008 is going to be our 175th anniversary.
Well, Eric, we got a road show in 2008.
Yes.
Tell me what your part of Martin Guitar is.
I work in advertising and design, so we produce the brochures, do the website, all the creative aspects of promoting the models.
Talk to me about Martin Guitar's museum.
Well, in 2006, we opened our wonderful museum. It's a great, great collection of guitars. I don't know how many do we have, Mike?
There's about 150 guitars. There's about 150 guitars on display in our museum.
How old are those guitars?
We actually have one or two from 1833, and they go all the way up to present day. It's a timeline.
1833 guitar. That's an old one.
18, yes.
Now, what's the difference between a guitar from 1833 to 2000 and this man here?
Yeah. Back in 1833 and up until about 1925 or so, all guitars were nylon strung. The headstock, well, the certain electric guitar maker, all guitars had that Fender-ish headstock shape, which was a copy of original Martins. They're bigger today. As crowds grew bigger for the music industry, the guitars had to grow bigger with them.
Well, I want to thank you for being on Southern Country, Michael.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure having you. And Cindy, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
We look forward to going a road trip out to Martin Guitars.
That'd be great.
Well, my friends, I have Ray here from Grinning Elk Music Company of Atlanta, Georgia.
That's right.
Welcome to Southern Country.
Thank you, thank you.
Talk to me about that vintage you have in your hand.
It's a 1963 Gretsch, Chet Atkins Country Gentleman. And,
Did Chet actually play this guitar?
well, Chet made this model famous.
Okay.
The reason this one's important is because it's called the George Harrison model, because in 63, George played the same guitar.
That's a pretty famous vintage guitar.
Well, the Beatles were a little bit famous.
Well, but it's a pretty famous guitar if they played it.
Yes, sir. Well, this was the one that he liked, and, that's why it's called the Harrison model.
Right. What's so different about this guitar?
Well, it's got double mutes for these two right here that raise these up to mute the strings. This particular Gretsch whammy by Bigsby, these are called thumbnail inlays, and then it's got the gold brass right here. And as you can see, this is the cleanest one in the room.
They don't make guitars like this anymore?
No, sir. They try to, but they ain't come close lately.
Often imitated, never equaled?
That's our motto.
There you go. That's my motto, too. Thanks for being on the show, Ray. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm sitting next to Noel. He's from the Straight Ahead Guitar TV show. Welcome to the Southern Country,
Hey,
Noel.
best country there is.
Talk to me about Straight Ahead Guitar Show and about the workshops that you guys have going on.
Well, as many of you know, we used to do quite a few of them in the past, but we're doing them again now here at the Somerset Guitar Show. We're bringing like the giants like Vic Senecola, Dr. Frank Busilo behind me, and bring your guitars. There's going to be like great learning sessions, and I'm bringing in other guitars besides these two giants.
Well, that sounds good to me.
And we're also doing like concert series with them also. Yeah. So these Somerset Guitar Shows is going to be the place to come to.
I can't disagree with you there. No. It's a fun time so far.